That was Martin Davidson. So if you're going to be home for Passover and would still like to attend Seder's someplace, I would like to highly recommend the Baba in Queens. Again, this year they'll be proving 2 Seders. You can come to both or to either one. But do make reservations in advance. The number to call is 718-275-2660. Food at the Baba is glatt kosher and very, very, very delicious. You'll enjoy it. And not only that, but they also have a big variety of things. Romanian steak, shish kebab, chopped steak, baba kebab, rib steak, chicken kebab. Sounds like I'm going to go into a little rock and roll here. Chicken kebab and shish kebab, chicken kebab and shish kebab and baba kebab and da-da-da-da and ba-ba-ba-ba. Barbecue chicken is also on the menu. Chicken teriyaki. There's also honey chicken Dijon, Hungarian beef goulash, sambusak, stuffed cabbage, baked chicken, and they also serve fish. Would it be asking too much for you to consider the possibility of coming tomorrow night for dinner to the Baba? On just a plain, ordinary Wednesday night? Is that beyond the realm of possibility? That you might come out for dinner on a Wednesday night to the... Oh, boy, I hope so. Think about it. Force yourself a little if you have to, because you'll enjoy yourself. That's the only reason I suggest it. You'll enjoy yourself. On a plain, ordinary Wednesday night, you'll enjoy yourself. You'll enjoy the food, you'll enjoy the entertainment and the service. Why not? Mercedes will be there to sing tomorrow night. Asara will dance, and the Baba Band will play. And you will enjoy. That's not an order, that's a promise. The Baba's address is 91-33 63rd Drive in Rego Park, Queens, which is 4.5 short blocks from Queens Boulevard. Thank you very much. They also cater, all kinds of affairs, weddings included, testimonial dinners, fundraising dinners. The Baba is good at all of that. So keep it in mind and give them a call, 718-275-2660. Beautiful, beautiful music. That was the beautiful Nagina Orchestra playing the beautiful music for you beautiful people. I'm Art Raymond. I'm the Simcha Man, and this is the third hour of the Simcha here on the Great 98. It's now 17 minutes past 12 o'clock. So what do you say? Is it time yet for a little Haagen-Dazs ice cream? Reward yourself. You've been up for 4 or 5 hours, maybe longer. It's time. You already put in a half a day's work. Reward yourself with the best and the creamiest kosher ice cream around, Haagen-Dazs, which is available, of course, in those golden white pint containers in supermarkets. Yes, Haagen-Dazs ice cream, whether it's crunchy butter pecan you love or Alberta peach, Haagen-Dazs makes it the best because they're devoted to perfection, dedicated to perfection. There's Alberta peach, there's pralines and cream, orange and vanilla sorbet and cream, there's chocolate chip, vanilla Swiss almond, rum raisin, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, coffee. Oh boy, we've got the flavors. Yes, indeed we do. So do yourself a favor, enjoy one of these flavors today as quickly as possible. I'll give you 10 minutes to get some Haagen-Dazs ice cream together. It's produced under OU supervision, it's kosher, it's creamy smooth, and it's got only the best all-natural ingredients in it that money can buy. You know, some companies, they look to cut corners. Unfortunately, there are too many companies like that. You know, penny wise and pound foolish, but not Haagen-Dazs. They're dedicated to perfection. So, who's next? Moshe Yes is going to sing here next. Moshe Yes, you know who Moshe Yes is. Okay, so what's going to be here with the bathrooms and the kitchen at your house? You're going to do something about making them prettier, more beautiful, more comfortable and functional? We've got some experts in this area. Yeah, this is their expertise. Windsor's bath and ceramic tile showrooms and the people who work in each. There are 3 in Brooklyn, 1 in Manhattan on 2nd Avenue, corner 59th Street. Windsor, they specialize in Kohler, Kohler, Kohler bathroom and kitchen fixtures. And are they pretty? Oh, wait till you see what Kohler makes for your bathroom, for your kitchen. You're going to be inspired. If you'd like to call Windsor, their main office number is 718-853-3000. 853-3000. As busy as they are, it's okay to call. If you have a legitimate question or questions, call them. They'll give you the legitimate answers, the professional answers. That's their specialty. That's their specialty, just like you have yours. Windsor has theirs. Moshe has his. He writes songs and sings them. Yeah, Kein Kotz fort min mit, kein Kotz geht men. Kotz is bim koim a mektish, Kotz is bim koim a mektish, Kotz muss men euler Regel sein. Regel is a taiche yontif, kein kein Kotz is a yontif. Good yontif, good yontif, good yontif. Als Chassidim lach, kein kein Kotz is a groise yontif. Ya ba bum ba ba bum bum boy, ya ba bum ba ba bum bum boy, ya ba bum ba ba bum bum ba ba. Hoy hoy, ya ba bum ba ba bum bum boy, ya ba bum ba 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 boy, ya bum ba ba bum ba 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 boy. Kein Kotz fort min mit, kein Kotz geht men. Kotz is bim koim a mikdish, Kotz is bim koim a mikdish, Kotz muss men euler Regel sein. Regel is a taiche yontif, kein Kotz is a yontif. Good yontif, good yontif, good yontif. Als Chassidim lach, kein Kotz
is a crazy auntie. Yabba bum 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 boy. 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 Yabba bum 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 boy boy. Yam bum boy. Yabba bum 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 boy. Yabba bum 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 bum.
Well, Tshuva Moshe Yes just sang a song that he wrote. He's written many, many songs. You have many, many choices for Yontif. You can go to any one of a number of places, including the cruise to the Caribbean. Now, I want to suggest a place in Florida where you might also wish to spend Pesach. The Cadillac Hotel. It's on the ocean front between 39th and 40th Streets on Collins Avenue in the heart of the kosher hotel area in Miami Beach. They're offering a spectacular Passover package. Listen to this. See if you agree that it's spectacular. Perhaps you'll disagree. 9 days and 8 nights starting at under $550 a person, double occupancy. You agree that that's a bargain? You'll be served 3 glycosa meals a day, prepared by the well-known Weiss brothers of the Royal Hungarian Restaurant with 40 years' experience serving South Florida's Jewish community. All food under the strict rabbinical supervision of the NK. You'll enjoy the Seders, April the 13th and the 14th, conducted by renowned cantor Abraham Seif, and, of course, all the luxuries the Cadillac is famous for. Air-conditioned accommodations, large pool and lounge area, social club, card room, theater, library, and lots of Florida sun. And there are choice rooms available as early as the middle of this month of March. So if you'd like to go there for Pesach, call the Cadillac Hotel Collect. For operator 305-532-4541. For operator 305-532-4541. If you're mobile and are fortunate enough to be so and are able to go to Florida for Pesach, why not? You do it, all right? Because not everybody is so lucky.
A patient at home needs special understanding. Take it from Edith.
I am recovering at home. Things could have been a lot worse if it were not for Sandy. She's from Community Home Care. Sandy has become part of my family and I love her. Being in bed like I am is no picnic without Sandy. If you or someone you know is in my situation, ask Community Home Care to send you someone like Sandy. You'll be happy that I suggested it.
Listen to Edith and so many more like her. Call Community Home Care at 435-8555, 435-8555, and let them provide you with registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, nurses' aides, attendants, homemakers, and companions. Community Home Care. When you need us, leave your needs to us.
Call Community Home Care for their free brochure. There's no obligation, to be sure. And the number to dial is 718-435-8555 or 212-775-1922. Mr. Mort Freeman, you're on the Simcha. You're on the Great 98. That's why you feel so good.
Erzähl mir nur Rater, erzähl mir geschwind, weil ich will wissen, alles hat Sinn. Wie seht euch durch Stiebel, wo's hat amul geglanzt, zerblitten noch das Bäumele, wo's ich hab verpflanzt. Durch Stiebel ist alt, verwachsen mit Mochen groß, der alte dacht sie bald, das Fenster und a Gloss. Der Gannik ist grimm, sie beugen die Wand, du wollst du schon mehr gar nie erkennen. Der Gannik ist grimm, sie beugen die Wand, du wollst du schon mehr gar nie erkennen. Juren verbracht, sind dir amul gewesen in Bells, mein Städtele Bells, in Ohren und Stiebele mit alle Kinder lag dort gelacht. Jeden Schabes pfleg ich laufen dort mit der Tine gleich. Zu sitzen unter den grünen Bäumen, leiden bei dem Teich. Oi, 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 Bells, mein Städtele Bells, meine Heimele Woche gehabt, meine schöne Chaloime Sassat. Jeden Schabes pfleg ich laufen dort mit der Tine gleich. Zu sitzen unter den grünen Bäumen, lehnen bei dem Teich. Oi, 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 Bells, mein Städtele Bells, meine Heimele Woche gehabt, meine schöne Chaloimes.
That was Mort Freeman who just sang. He sings very, very nicely. And before we slide into the next segment of the Simcha, let me please run through the list of specials that Murray Huchhauser has for you today at Israel Glad Kosher Meats. The modern clean butcher shop on 13th Avenue between 49th and 50th Streets on the sunny side. On the sunny side of the street, Israel Glad Kosher Meats. Ground chuck today is $1.99 a pound. Eye roast and square roast $2.99. End of steak roast $2.59. Breast of veal is $1.79. Frank salami bologna $1.89 a package. Empire chicken and turkey franks $89 a pound. Empire or Falls chicken legs by the case $89 a pound. Empire chicken wings by the bag $79 a pound. Empire turkey wings with legs $79 a pound. And extra large eggs are 79 cents a dozen, cousin. What's buzzing, cousin? Well, by the dozen. That's the price for extra large eggs at Israel Glad Kosher Meat. 718. This is the phone number, 718-436-2948. The reason I give you that is because if you want to phone your order in so that they can ship it out, send it out, and have it delivered to you, those are the numerals you dial. 718-436-2948. Rabbi Gedalia Schwartz supervises kashrut. The address again, Israel Glad Kosher Meats. Murray Huchhauser, I didn't forget, you're on 13th Avenue between 49th and 50th Streets, Borough Park.
This is WEVD, New York's Great 98.
Cut fat and calories and cut flavor, right? Cut salt and sodium and cut taste, correct? Miller's Good Health Cheeses says, wrong. Miller's new Good Health cheeses are lower in fat and cholesterol, salt and calories, and still have great taste. Miller's Good Health Sliced Munster has got that mild and creamy taste with 1/3 less calories. Miller's Good Health Vegetable Colby is a great natural cheese with fresh vegetable flavor, half the fat and salt, and 1/3 less calories too. Miller's Good Health Baby Gouda and Baby Munster. If we didn't say it on the labels, you'd never know they were 99.7% salt-free. And Miller's Good Health Vegetable Cold Pack Cheese, delightfully delicious and spreadable with 50% less fat. For those of you who like to eat smart and stay slim and still want your food to taste great, try Miller's new Good Health cheeses. Look for the new bright yellow and red labels. The name is Miller's Good Health Cheese. Insist on it wherever you shop. Available at all independent kosher groceries and fine food outlets everywhere.
עמוני מלאך גאות לבש לבש עמוני עוז התעזר הבטיקות תבל בלטימות נכון כסאך מאז מעולם אתה
Thank you, gang. Thank you very much indeed. That was Piamenta, the Piamenta Band. So, what's going to be with the show? So, we're going to continue. That's what we're going to do here with the show. We're going to continue until 2 o'clock because that's what we do every day, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., on Sundays from 8 a.m. until noon. We're here those 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday, for 4 hours each day. And I want you to know, listen, this is Moshe Kapoya, my producer. Did we hit $8 million yet? You know, because if I don't get $8 million from the audience by the end of March, I'm going to disappear.
I'll take care of the difference.
How close are we to $8 million?
We've got,
Did you ever hear anything so ridiculous in your life? This man has the chutzpah to get on television and tell his audience, if I don't get $8 million from you people, what did he threaten was going to happen? I hope it happens. What?
He was going to die.
He was going to die. Well, I don't want to wish him that, but he ought to retire to a farm someplace and raise chickens. And if he can raise chickens as well as he can raise money, he'll have a successful chicken business. Let me tell you, that's where he should be, on a chicken farm someplace. Candling eggs, that's what he deserves. Did you ever candle eggs? I did, on a chicken farm in Lakewood, New Jersey, when I was in high school. Yeah, on my summer vacation, I used to work in a hot chicken coop, gathering the eggs, and then we'd go down into the basement of the house where it was cool because it was in the basement. No air conditioning. This was just natural air conditioning, and this is where we used to candle the eggs. Okay, so that's what I wish him. What's his name anyway? Don't whisper it. I don't want to give him publicity because he doesn't need it, and he shouldn't have it. You know who I'm talking about? What's his name? The preacher on television. Yeah, with the.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the guy. All right, so now let's see, what did I want to tell you about? Ladies, I need you for a minute. I need you to listen to what I say because maybe you're in need of a new wig something, huh? Are there any women in the audience? Okay, because Miriam's Wigs is one of my sponsors. And when you go to Miriam's Wigs, you're going straight to the top. And that's the name to remember. If you want a beautiful wig, if you want it custom style just for you, you go to Miriam's Wigs. To avoid the Pesach rush, what you should definitely do is call Miriam now for an appointment. You see, Miriam is an artiste, and when it comes to creating a style that brings out your most delicate features, Miriam is on top of the list. Why settle for second best? Call Miriam. She has many years of experience, and that's why she's number one. Miriam has a complete selection of Allura, human hair blend, and 100% human hair wigs. Brides are invited to come in for Miriam's expert styling. For a look that's as natural as your own hair. There's always a special on selected wigs at Miriam, so call her right now, 718-435-0731, or visit Miriam's Wigs at 1031 46th Street in Brooklyn. Evening appointments are available. Call 718-435-0731. That's 435-0731. Go straight to the top. Go to Miriam's Wigs. That's the top. She's the tops. Yes, she is. Miriam's Wigs. In the wig business, she's the top. She's the best.
אשא עיניי אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי, עזרי מעם השם עושה שמיים וארץ. נאי 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 נא 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 נאי 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 נא 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 נאי 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 נא נא עושה שמיים וארץ
This year, all roads to Purim will be leading to Brooklyn College's Walt Whitman Auditorium on Sunday, March the 8th, when for the first time and probably the only time, the Rechnitzer Rejects and Country Yossi and the Stiebelhoppers, voted unanimously as the kings of musical comedy, together will be appearing on the same show. Now, everybody who is anybody will be at this Purim show featuring ideal family entertainment. Children are invited to come dressed in costumes, and valuable prizes will be awarded. Prizes such as full stereo, a trip to Washington with kosher food, a Walkman, a set of Vishnayas, a trip to Niagara Falls for 2, dinner for 4, and the like. So make sure that you come and enjoy them. Yoel Sharabi will be on hand to perform his dynamic repertoire. Adding a touch of wizardry will be the amazing Mark Salem and WEVD's own Master of Ceremonies, Art Raymond. Me! Being a full show and with fully supporting orchestra, it's a golden opportunity to reward your children on the holiday designed especially for them. Call now, 212-974-5300. That's 212-974-5300. Credit cards call.
Or 914-647-6800. And please also bear in mind that they have room and facilities for handling all kinds of conventions. They have meeting and banquet rooms at Homowak, and they have audio-visual equipment, including closed-circuit television. And whatever is needed, they have at Homowak, including the most important thing of all, I guess, a beautiful, large, comfortable room and plenty of great tasting glatt kosher food. David Mins Homowak, Spring Glen, New York, the Catskills. Dial 212-279-7250 or 914-647-6800. You better be ready to sing because the orchestra is all set to play. The Grina Kazina, that's the song, don't forget. You don't know the words? Hum it. You can't hum? Dance it. Tanz. The singing that you did, I heard it. I didn't hear it too clearly, not too loudly, because, I don't know, Epis, you didn't sing loud enough. Either that or you had your windows closed, the door was tightly shut. I don't know why I didn't hear you loud and clear. But you hear me loud and clear, right, my dear? If you don't, all you have to do is turn the knob, the volume, raise it a little bit. Thank you. Okay, so Itamar is going to sing next. We haven't heard from him in a long time. Did Itamar ever perform at Upstairs Jerusalem 2? I think almost every singer in the business has already sung, has already appeared, and some have appeared more than once, at Upstairs Jerusalem 2, Eddie's place. But I don't think Itamar ever worked there. Strange. We'll have to talk to Eddie about that. I don't know. But for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Upstairs Jerusalem 2 is located on Broadway between 37th and 38th Streets in Manhattan. And they have great pizza and falafel and salads and all kinds of goodies there. And on Saturday nights, they have live entertainment. So that's why the thought occurred to me, hey, did Itamar ever sing there at Upstairs Jerusalem 2? All right, now let's talk about silversmiths, okay? Michael Strauss Silversmiths. They are located now at a new address, 164 East 68th Street in Manhattan, in the Minskoff Center between Lexington Avenue and 3rd Avenue. You know where that is? Well, that's where they are, Michael Strauss Silversmiths. Now, why is that important? It's important because they have an expanded inventory of top-quality silver products. And now, especially before the holidays, you may be interested in acquiring some beautiful sterling silver objects. These folks used to be Hecker Silversmiths on 5th Avenue. You remember? Hecker Silversmiths up on the 3rd floor on 5th Avenue. No more on 5th Avenue. Now they've expanded. They have enlarged. And their new address is 164 East 68th Street. You see, when you do right by your customers, you have to grow, you have to prosper. And that's what they have done. 164 East 68th Street in the Minskoff Center is between Lexington and 3rd Avenues. For more information, you can call 212-744-8500. It's new, it's exciting, it's open for business, the all-new Michael Strauss Silversmiths, 164 East 68th Street. Telephone number, 744-8500. The tradition of fine service continues at Michael Strauss Silversmiths. I thought I'd mention it because I know you appreciate such things. I also know that you appreciate discovering new restaurants, especially where they specialize in food that you're not usually accustomed to. I'm speaking now, for example, of Marrakesh West, where they serve authentic Moroccan food in an authentic Moroccan atmosphere. And they are open for lunch Monday through Friday, for dinner Saturday night through Thursday night, and they have live entertainment on weekends. Some of their entrees include lamb shank, chicken pineapple, meat and vegetable couscous, kufta meshvia, what else? Cigar, pastel, merguez. And there are many more authentic Moroccan dishes besides these that I just mentioned that perhaps you're not familiar with. But so that's the whole purpose now in my bringing up the subject, to get you to familiarize yourself, to become acquainted with, to discover the good-tasting Moroccan food that's served at Marrakesh West, and where they also welcome private parties of all kinds, large and small, and where they also do catering off their premises. So be in touch. The telephone number at Marrakesh West is 212-777-8911. They accept all major credit cards. And kashrut is supervised by Rabbi Yosefi, Torah K. For reservations, for additional information, call 212-777-8911. And the most important thing of all is the address. The address of Marrakesh West. You better write it down. It's in Greenwich Village at 149 Bleecker Street, diagonally across from the village gate. Itamar.
תמיד כשאני לבד את נפשי שמוסיף לפגוע, שורשים יכה ובסופה לא יישבר. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, הוא עוד יפקק המעיין המתגבר. אם תבער האדמה שבי, יש בי גשם נדבות. אם תבער הנשמה שבי, יש בי אלף שלהבות. אם הדרך תהיה רבה, הלאה הלאה עוד אלך, כי אזכור מאין אני בא ולאן אני הולך. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, שורשים יכה ובסופה לא יישבר. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, הוא עוד יפקק המעיין המתגבר. אם הדרך תהיה רבה, הלאה הלאה עוד אלך, כי אזכור מאין אני בא ולאן אני הולך. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, שורשים יכה ובסופה לא יישבר. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, הוא עוד יפקק המעיין המתגבר.
יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, שורשים יכה ובסופה לא יישבר.
יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, הוא עוד יפקק המעיין המתגבר. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, שורשים יכה ובסופה לא יישבר. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, הוא עוד יפקק המעיין המתגבר. יש בי איזה כוח שמוסיף לפגוע, שורשים יכה ובסופה לא יישבר. יש בי איזה כוח.
Ladies, there's no greater feeling than having your freezer well stocked with boxes of Empire premium poultry parts. That means you're prepared to serve a good home-cooked chicken dinner at any time that will satisfy your family and any number of guests who pop in. Whether it's boxes of breasts, legs, wings, or boxes of the entire cut-up frying chicken, Empire Premium Poultry is always among the best bets for quality-conscious consumers, for obvious good reasons. For years, the specialists at Empire have been recognized as experts in the processing and freezing of premium chicken. Whether fresh or fresh frozen, Empire Kosher is pure chicken, with never a stringy texture and never a gamey flavor. So don't take chances. Don't put anything but boxed Empire Premium parts into your freezer, whether it's the box of the entire cut-up frying chicken with an extra leg or boxes of legs, wings, or breasts. You will be happy to have Empire Premium chicken parts in your freezer. Stock up on Empire.
Through the courtesy of Abe Liebwall, we're going to bring you Mali Pecan in just a moment. I say through the courtesy of Abe Liebwall for a very good reason, because he's the man who created the Mali Pecan Room at the 2nd Avenue Deli, and so there's that closeness, there's that connection between them. Between Abe and Mali. Marvelous Mali is going to sing here. So, listen, isn't this marvelous? Bill Blass robes that sold for up to $105 each, you can buy for $39. Isn't that wonderful? Christian Dior half slips that were $30 you can buy now for $12. Isn't that wonderful? But that's not where it ends, because at Underworld Plaza in Brooklyn, they also have teddies, bras, panties, girdles, was noch, pajamas, nightgowns by top manufacturers like Bally, Playtex, Smootey, Calvin Klein, Flair, Kaiser, Christian Dior, Vasseret, Bill Blass, Liliet, Notori. Yours for 50 to 75% off retail. So what do you say? You want to come to Underworld Plaza? I'll tell you how to get there. Otherwise, I'll go on to other business. Oh, you are interested. Okay, you want to know how to go. If you're driving by automobile, it's easy. It's 1421 62nd Street at the corner of New Utrecht Avenue in Brooklyn. Everybody knows where that is. But if you're coming by train, there's the N train and also the B train, and there's also the 23 bus. Each will take you right to the door of Underworld Plaza, right to their doorstep, 1421 62nd Street. Open Monday through Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 6. On Thursdays until 7 o'clock, Fridays till 3, and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 5. The phone number 718-232-6804. Underworld Plaza, Zelensach. You can, from everywhere. People come from everywhere to shop at Underworld Plaza because of the tremendous selection and because of those shockingly low prices. That was Molly Pecan. Listen just a minute, please. I'm looking up something in my dictionary. Zivig. Du bist mein Zivig. What is a Zivig? All right. It doesn't say here what a Zivig is. I have the Yiddish dictionary source book, but I may be spelling it wrong. I don't know. It could be my fault that I can't find it here in the dictionary. But anyway, orchestra, do your stuff. Wie is mein Zivik means, where is the one for me? That's what it means. They spell it Z-I-V-U-G, but the dictionary doesn't spell it that way. Hey, 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 diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-lam-bum, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-lam-bum. Barbara, stop dancing. Get ready with the news. Diddle-dee-dee, diddle-dee-dum. Diddle-diddle-diddle-dee-dee-dum. Ho! Diddle-diddle-dum-bum. Diddle-diddle-dum-bum. Ay, ay, ay. There you go. All right. How do you like that, huh? That's what you call engineering, Bubbala. Yeah, well, here she is, authoritative Barbara Rubin. She's going to report the authoritative. Barbara Rubin will report the latest news and the latest with the weather, and then we'll be back together here on the Great 98 with the third hour of today's Simcha.
This is WEVD, New York's Great 98.
Thank you, Art. Good day, everyone. Another one of Hollywood's stars is gone. Emmy and Academy Award winner Danny Kaye died this morning in a Los Angeles hospital. A spokesman said Kaye died of heart failure brought on by complications of internal bleeding and hepatitis. He was 74. His long career in entertainment included work in nightclubs, Broadway, and the movies, but he was also known as the ambassador to the world's children because of his work on behalf of UNICEF. The main gauge used to predict the nation's economic activity took a sharp turn downward in January. The Commerce Department says the index of leading indicators plunged 1% to begin the year. It followed a 2.3% increase in December. Even though that's the biggest decline in 30 months, it didn't surprise most analysts. The Reagan administration expected to move quickly to find a new nominee for the CIA directorship. Two members of the Tower Commission, including former Senator John Tower, have been mentioned as possible replacements for Robert Gates. Gates withdrew his name yesterday because of Senate opposition. The Washington Post reporting that Tower has turned down the job, but Tower will not comment. Former National Security Advisor Brent Scowcroft, who served on the Tower Commission, also has been mentioned as a candidate. U.S. and Soviet arms negotiators back at the table today in Geneva. They're pressing for a quick agreement on medium-range missiles. The Kremlin gave the talks a push over the weekend by offering a new proposal to get rid of medium-range missiles in Europe. A federal judge in New York will hear arguments on whether 18 people convicted in connection with a $1 billion heroin ring should go free until a sentencing hearing in May. They were convicted yesterday after a 17-month trial. Prosecutors called the convictions a major step in breaking up the mob. Defense lawyers plan to appeal. The governor of Mississippi expected to ask for federal aid today to help clean up millions of dollars in tornado damage. One official estimates Saturday's tornado caused more than $25 million in damage. 7 people were killed, 500 were left homeless. A Treblinka survivor who identified John Demjanjuk as the brutal death camp guard known as Ivan the Terrible was called a liar by the accused as the trial of the 66-year-old Ukrainian-born former automotive worker from Cleveland, Ohio, entered the third week in Jerusalem in district court. Eliyahu Rosenberg pointed at the accused last Wednesday and told the court, "That is Ivan. I have not a shadow of a doubt." He was relentlessly cross-examined by the American attorney Mark O'Connor representing Demjanjuk. It was Rosenberg's third day on the witness stand, and the judge, the president of the 3-judge panel hearing the case, said it would be the last. Rosenberg testified he was a member of a prisoner squad that was forced to clean the gas chambers after each mass killing. He was asked by O'Connor why he did nothing to warn his fellows as they were driven to their death, and he said, "How could I have helped them?" He said, I had no contact with living people. If I would have shouted at them, I would have been thrown alive into a pit filled with blood. At that point, John Demyanya called from the prisoner's dock, "You are a liar," in Hebrew. He has learned that language since he was extradited to Israel from the U.S. over a year ago. A man the Soviets claim knew too much about meat arrived here in New York last week after waiting more than 12 years for an exit visa. Lev Bledstein stepped off a TWA flight from Vienna at Kennedy Airport to the joyous strains of a klezmer band and fell into the bear hug of his family. They've been living here in New York since 1980. He was accompanied by his 80-year-old mother, who refused to leave her son despite a recent receipt of a visa in 1975. Because of his alleged possession of state secrets, the former chief administrator in the Soviet Ministry of Meat and Dairy Industry was denied permission to emigrate 25 times beginning back in 1974. To his surprise, he was told he could leave on January 23rd. But in order to allow his wife to emigrate with their children, the two had to follow the advice of Soviet immigration authorities. They were divorced in 1975. Since early 1976, his wife and the two children have lived in Queens. Boris married Helena, his childhood sweetheart, in 1978 after she arrived here in the United States. It's one of the children. And Galina, the other child, married the following week here in the United States as well, and the two moved to New Jersey. The arrival party, including a band, was mounted by the Long Island Committee for Soviet Jewry. And the committee says that exit visas were granted to 146 Soviet Jews in February compared to 98 in January. The National Conference of Soviet Jewry reported of those, 29 went to Israel. The chairman, Morris Abram, expressed hope that the slight increase would be the beginning of a series of steps that would lead to the release of 11,000 long-term refuseniks, some of whom have been waiting more than 15 years, as well as the processing of about 370,000 others who are also seeking to leave the Soviet Union. The forecast, a mix of clouds and sun today. There might be a brief flurry or two, but I think that's pretty much past. High of 40 to 45. Tonight, variably cloudy, somewhat colder, low of 25 to 30. Tomorrow, partly sunny, cold. Highs will be only in the mid-30s, and Thursday will be sunny and cool. 39 degrees now. That is WEVD News. I'm Barbara Rubin. Now back to Art Raymond and the Simcha.
We invite you to enjoy the bubbly Bartonura Asti Spumanti and the all-new Bartonura Castagna. To create Bartonura Castagna, the nobility of Europe sought to capture the unique flavor of roasted chestnuts. And capture it they did. You'll enjoy this unique chestnut taste in each attractive heart-shaped bottle you buy, wherever better wines and liquors are sold. After meals, slowly sip the soft, smooth Castagna as an aperitif, or pour a little on your ice cream or fruit salad. The combination of flavors will refresh and delight you. Buy bottles of Bartonura Asti Spumanti and Bartonura Castagna for yourself and to give as gifts for the office or home. Everyone will agree Asti Spumanti and the all-new Castagna are the toast of elegant affairs. Kosher under the OU and imported by Medic Wine and Spirit Company, New York, New York.
It's one of the finest Jewish newspapers around. The Jewish Herald is a must-read, filled with hard-hitting issues, well-versed columnists, and fine features. Substantial reading to keep you going until the next issue. News, features, serials. A Times editorial recalls Pharaoh's Obstinacy by C.H. Friedman. As American as Motherhood by Ira Axelrod. Washington's Snow Job by Art Buchwald. Insiders and the Evil Intentions of the Small Investor by Alan Dershowitz. Yet another theory on the Holocaust beclouds the Horizon by Rabbi Dr. Walter Orenstein. Who is Michael Ledeen? A Jewish Herald profile by Edwin Black. The Koach of the Mezuzah by Aryeh Shechter, and the cover story, Pursuing Proper Perspectives Within the American Media by Yedidia Atlas. The Jewish Herald, published every second Thursday, now with expanded distribution, available at over 2,700 newsstands across the metropolitan area. They'll keep putting much more into it, so you'll keep getting much more out of it. The Jewish Herald. It's about time.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashem, Reis Malach. color.